Hello, my dear subscribers. Sun and Moon Rising. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for the sign of Cancer. Cancer, your sign got messed up on me, and I couldn't fix it, so I decided to redo it again. Okay, I'm using the same cards that came out for you before, and as you see, you had the Chariot. Chariot means your own sign. This is the foundation card. Okay, so I'm gonna go straight to the video so I cannot forget what I have said before. So Cancer, this is for January 2019. I hope all is well. I hope you making the right decisions, going to the right places, to making the right movements. The foundation that you start with is the Chariot. I'm using the Art of Life tarot deck by Charlie Livingston. Do not go where the path may lead. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. So see, some of us have to go into a certain direction and we'll focus into that direction. This one is telling you where there is no path and leave a trail. So maybe instead of you focusing to whatever you are focusing into, now it's telling you, leave a trail, leave a couple of things behind, and take a different course. In this case, because this is an air balloon, this balloon could be going anywhere. It can be in the direction of the wind. Okay, so that's what I see for some of you. And the reason why I have all this card here is because this was the same cards that came out for you before. Okay, so the cards that you start with is the Four of Swords. This is for January. So May, sun sets to rise again. If you remember the Four of Swords in the Rider-Waite Tarot, is the card that you're like meditating, contemplating, thinking about it. What are you going to do this year? Who you're going to walk in your life? All those things that you want to do for your life. Those are the things that come out in this at this time. So with the Four of Swords, you're probably learning, contemplating, deciding what path to take. And like this one is telling you, you're like going with no direction. You probably this card is telling you to reroute, go somewhere where the wind takes you, and just leave a trail behind, so you know where your starting point is, and then you go with that. You go with the flow. And that's what probably you're thinking about doing at this time. And you start in January, just let it be, let it happen. And then, that's the energy you start with. And then you're meditating about going somewhere. The next card that you have is the Star. So you have, if you follow the star, thou canst not fail, or glorious heaven. So I feel like, let's say, this could be that you are either concentrating on your intuition, you're either concentrating on being a new you, the star meaning that you're going to probably shine this month or this year, because starting at the beginning of the year, you may just shine as a person that you are for some people. Okay, and if you don't follow that star. So if you remember when for Jesus Christ, when he was born, the kings just followed the star to go see him. And so that was the only signal that you are. And you may be focusing on something that's what mainly you are focusing in. And so so I feel that some of you either going to be the star this year, you're going to be shining. Some of you are going to start reactivating your intuition, and some of you, the heavens is going to help you in whatever path you're taking. You have the Four and the Five of Swords right next to each other, almost. And this is telling you, sometimes I go about pitting myself in all the time, and all the time I am being carried on great winds across the sky. So probably in this case, I feel that sometimes some people put themselves down thinking that nobody's there for them, but in reality, people have been there for you, and you have been carried along. If remember that we come here with a bunch of spirits helping us. We have angels. we have ancestors, we have a spirit guides that help us, to come to us to help us in our path. And you at this time might be feeling like you're not, but you probably were. And the problem is that you probably were not listening to them, and that's the reason why the intuition card comes over here. Listen to your intuition, okay? So you can go move forward to whatever you need to move forward from, you know. Maybe like in this case, you're just so focused onto one thing, one person, one job, and maybe there is more out there to choose, okay? And this is what this card is telling you. There is something up there for you. So if this is our relationship part, see, here is telling you not what we have, but what we enjoy constitute to our abundance. So maybe at this time you may not have the material things that you want, or you think you have, or you want to have, but maybe your abundance is your friendship. Maybe you need to go out with your friends more often. Maybe you need to refocus yourself to where you want to be, or who you want to be with, because maybe you enjoy the time with these people. Here you have a friend. This could be a friend, this could be a family member, this could be someone that you can spend time with, and during the time that you're together, you're enjoying yourself. And the last card that you have is the Eight of Swords. You can never cross the ocean unless you have a courage to lose sight of the shore. So to me, it's like these cards are also, cards are almost telling you the same thing. This is two major arcanas, okay? There's telling you like to refocus your direction. You know, here it says you cannot cross the ocean. Maybe you're afraid of crossing, and maybe meeting other people. Maybe you're afraid of getting another job. Maybe you're afraid of going to another school. Maybe if you're afraid of changing your career. Whatever you're afraid of, it says lose sight of the have the courage. Something is telling me that you need to have the courage to start dating if you want to date, or even if you don't want to date. Let's say you're by yourself and you know you are going to meet people, and don't concentrate that this person is going to be your future husband. Concentrate that there is going to be a friendship coming at it. You're refocusing your energy, okay? So I'm clarifying with the regular tarot, and I'm gonna go forward with this situation. You have swords here, you have airs here. Maybe you end up meeting someone that might be a pentacle, someone that is an earth sign, okay? And this is the way these cards came out in the beginning, and I clarified them, okay? A lot of fire energy here, okay? The only one that clarified was this, okay? Because here, to me, I feel that you're really dealing with someone that could be a fire sign if you're in a relationship. But this person is very immature, okay? The card that I'm getting right now is the immaturity card, meaning that this person is all about himself. He's selfish. The Knight of Wands is the type of person that he's going to conquer whatever comes his path. And the second card that comes in is like the Nine of Wands, meaning that this person in the past or has been behaving like a child, and now this person might be coming to you, okay? Either a person is coming to you that it is a fire sign, or you've been dealing with a fire sign. But at the same token, look at this. This is you being tired of carrying all this burning, carrying all this work. If you were in a work relationship, you're working, you're focused to your job, and maybe another job comes within the same job that you're in, because at the same token, you're really tired of this job situation that you have. Okay, maybe there's a lot of people around you. Maybe you're just tired of the type of work that you're doing. There's all these other issues going on. And here, with the last two cards that I got, was the Emperor. And to me, I feel that some of you, okay, knowing that you're tired of this relationship as the fire sign, you may end up meeting someone that might be an earth sign, like I told you here. Through friends, you're probably going to be a person that's going to be more mature, more stable. that type of man that wants to give and provide for his girlfriend, for his wife, or for his significant other. And even you are going to be in a situation, you have threes, and remember what I said about threes. Maybe it's a time that you may have to choose with who you want to be with, and it's coming with the Ace of Swords, because when you re-rail your life to when you had the courage to see the other side of the shore, let's say you just focus on earth, and then you decide, let me take a trip on water and see what happens. Now I feel that when you have the courage to move on and move to a different direction, that's when this person is going to come along, because you're moving directions from here. Okay, you're moving direction from your foundation. You're rewiring your brain to see life in a different perspective. So at this time, maybe you end up meeting someone, and you may end up have to choose which person, because like I said, 3 for me represent more than one person. And in this case, I feel that some of you, if this is a relationship matter, you are ready for commitment. You're ready to have a stable relationship that you need to have. And what happens is, look, you have the four of Cups here. This is you refocusing. Like, even if somebody, you have a wishful thinking, even if somebody offers you the cup of love, you're too busy not looking at it because you concentrated on something else. But the ultimate scenario that you want to have, you are looking for the love, the relationship in this situation with this person, with this lover, with this ex-lover. Okay, so that's why you're focusing your energy in the 2 of Cups. And if this is energy of work situation, the job that you're looking for will come to you. Okay, this is after the 5 of Swords energy. Okay. And let's see, and the card that came out for you for the abundance, you had the Lord. I have a feeling that there is a person that has the Emperor energy here, and the Lord is the landlord, you know, the person that has the land, the company, so I feel there's someone that may come to you, and that person is going to be financially stable if this is a relationship part. If this is in the love life situation, you may end up meeting someone that is financially stable, and he is looking for that type of woman, that homestay woman. He might be looking at you already, and you don't even know. Okay, or he or she, depending on who you are. So this person is already watching you, want to know what you are all about, what can you offer, and what you guys can do together. That's for the abundance card. The health card that came out for you, it was card number 39, the turquoise. And as you know, turquoise is one of the most commonly used stone for protection. Okay, and this card is about all the integration. This says true riches. The meaning of this stone is a copper-based stone attracting good fortune. Since antiquity, turquoise was popular for the protective amulets sacred to Hathor, Venus, and the Buddha. It's linked to earth and sky and made of potent love charms. So a lot of people use this stone for love charms, and it's also, remember, it's true, riches is in everything. The self-understanding. Your path is one of the self-realization. Qualities you cultivate now drive your spiritual evolution forward. Draw on your karmic wisdoms and past life skills. Release vows that no longer serve you, and speak what you used to be unspeakable. The divination. Watch your health and avoid polluted environments. Brilliant success and happiness are coming. Fortune favors you. You navigate the way forward with sure, full-rooted confidence, but watch your personal safety and deal with problems immediately. Good friends accompany you. You are in the spot and the others rely on you. So see, this is telling you to sail. This is telling you to go into the path. go to that divine direction that they're sending you, and stop being stuck where you're not going or you're not moving forward. The hidden insights is your true riches lie not in the bank but in your heart. So, and again, see, this is also confirming this card. Know what we have, but not but what we enjoy. Not what we have, but what we enjoy constitute of abundance. So remember, not all material things are gonna make you happy. So frequency, medium to high, chakra, throat and third eye. Timing in Scorpio, Sagittarius and Pisces. Soul path, attuning to inner riches. So you need to focus yourself on your inner self and your inner riches and your inner you and what makes you happy, what gives you joy. Okay, Cancer, start focusing on things that don't no longer serve you. Okay, and last but not least, you got the card of take action on your ideas. So let's see what the card says. Doing your best means to take action. You can have many great ideas in your head, but without action upon an idea, there will be no manifestation, no results, and no rewards. Again, I have a feeling that this is going towards this card. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. So maybe you have to bring some kind of idea and manifest it. Maybe you need to refocus yourself on your job situation. Maybe you need to refocus yourself into the relationship that you're looking for. So if you have an idea of a relationship, let it manifest. Stop being stuck in a relationship that that no longer serve you, or it hasn't served you at all. So that's why it says here, but we enjoy constitutes of our abundance. So remember that abundance is not only what we have in the bank, how much money we make. That's how much money we make. That doesn't mean that those are your happiness. Okay, so and the turquoise is repeating. This card are actually all associated right now. I feel that you start with this and it's like you need to refocus. Let's say you want a new house, you're gonna have to work on the new house in another way. Maybe you know, some people end up buying a house in a traditional way, and maybe others don't end up buying the house the traditional way. Somehow someone comes and sell the house to you, and it's gonna be like, maybe you buy it cash, maybe you get it a transfer for somebody else. There is other different ways to do things. Like, let's say with a love connection, maybe you want to find that person that in the traditional way, through a family member, through a friend, and maybe you have good luck. You probably never tried to go to the internet, and then you end up finding that significant other in the internet. Maybe you meet at a church, maybe you went to meet at a church, and maybe you might not meet at a church, you meet it at a restaurant, you meet it at a restaurant, at a supermarket. You know, those are places that people meet people, and maybe that's the reason why you need to refocus, because I feel that this fire sign energy is not working for you. And I feel that you're ready for that commitment. Probably you are feeling tired of waiting, probably. And I feel that if you refocus yourself to go somewhere that you've never been there before, maybe you decide to go on a trip all by yourself. I mean, all kinds of way. And that's when you meet this person. Maybe you go to the bank, and in the bank you meet this person. God knows. And this person is going to be a person that is going to be comfortable with his skin, and also his or hers. And also this person can have the finances that you're looking for. Okay, so remember that. Okay, Cancer, I had to redo your video again because it didn't come out the way I wanted to, but I used the same card. When I uploaded, it was sideways, so I tried to fix it, and YouTube doesn't fix sideways videos anymore. So with that said, my dear Cancer's, love and light, and I see you in the next video. Remember, I go live for you on Wednesdays, and I will be going live for you guys on Wednesdays around 8 or 9 o'clock at night. So remember that day, so you guys can tune in around that time. However, I always tells you, what time. I'll let you know an hour before at least, so you know exactly at what time I will be going live. Take care, love and light, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy New Year 2019, and the best of luck for all of you. Bye bye.